So this is the robot that I'm currently working on. The main focus at this time is trying to get this arm to work here. So this is a SCARA arm. I was originally going to use this for a 3D printer, but since I got it working, I figured I could just implement it for this robot to give it some kind of a manipulator. As you can see here, it uses a linear actuator to actually move up and down along the z-axis. It also has NEMA 17s for the proximal and distal joints, as you can see moving here. It has limit switches, and this kind of confines movement to within the defined area. And originally this was going to be used for a 3D printer, so that's kind of the purpose there. It looks a little bit sloppy at the moment, but these are just minor kind of things. One of the issues is kind of the tolerance with this motor. I printed it too low, so it's not exactly operating exactly right. It's kind of bumping into the housing. As well as that, the belt itself, as you can see here, is kind of not tensioned correctly. So once I get a new belt in, it'll kind of resolve some of those issues. This has been kind of the main focus, but the rest of the robot is also kind of being developed. Here recently, I worked on one of these wheels to try to get it working, or the actual entire lower assembly. But unfortunately, the axle broke. 3D printed parts are pretty strong, but they're not invincible. So that's some of the main things that I've been currently working on. You can see here some of the ways that it's operating. It currently uses an ATX power supply for its power. It's easier to use that instead of a battery. And it also has a Mango router for the ROS connection. I can go ahead and pull that up real quick here. It uses an Orange Pi. It's sort of like a knockoff version of a Raspberry Pi, but it's a little bit cheaper. Not as great, but I can still remote desktop into it. And as you can see here, I can go ahead and pull up Arduino here. And the kind of difficult part about it is you have to do a lot of the programming just from the remote desktop, and it's a little bit slow. But I'm currently working on getting that kind of resolved. And once I get it fully developed, since it's own ROS, I can actually just control it from an actual Ubuntu-enabled computer. So here's the code here in Arduino, and we can go ahead and upload that to the Orange Pi. And if you can hear, it's actually not making any more noise because the motors are stopped. So that's the current progress that I've been working on the robot. Hope to get more updates out soon. Thank you.